Ooh. Wait, can they hear us? Okay. Um, well, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Uh, Real quick, I was gonna say we also got some any poke stuff to talk about too. So I guess you can start out first with Dragon Ball. Then we can, I guess, touch the any poke, and then we'll head into the direct. I did too. That's why I just remember when I went to Twitter. I was like, "Oh snap! There's a whole big thing that's coming." Let me just finish making a few posts, and then we'll be good to go. Let me go ahead and post it on Instagram while I'm at it. All right, I got all my posts made. Good to go. Got you. Then if that's good to go, alola, bonjour, konnichiwa, hello, everyone across the world. Welcome back to the Pokechat. We got some interesting stuff to talk about today. A lot of stuff to talk about today, actually. But the first topic will be a little more serious. So this is Goggles Field. I'm kind of just getting started in the whole Dragon Ball area, so I don't have as big of a connection. So hey, Goggles, take it away, my friend. You're super low. Oof. Hey, I said, hey, Kiro. Thank you for letting us know. What's going on? At all? And he said I'm super low. Then I'm gonna open up the stream as well. The dancer told her I was spitting. Oh yeah, very much so. Yeah, I do. I'm listening. I do. It does sound pretty low. Well, no. It sounds better now, actually.
I'm like hyping it up.
Yeah. The more I heard myself, the better it got.
All right, there we go. We should be good now.
Okay, cool.
And they can hear me now. All right, so like Trey said, hello, Goro. Like Trey said, we're gonna take a moment because yesterday marked a somber anniversary. Toriyama, Akira Toriyama, Now, what Trey said is very true. He has just started watching the content of Dragon Ball. But when you talk to someone like me who has watched this for years, grew up with this, watching this on Nicktoons, watching all the movies, the OVAs, the horrendous live action movie, the hilarious bootleg live action movie, it is still shocking to me knowing full well that Toriyama is now gone. And if y'all been living on a rock, Daima just ended, marking the ending of an era for Toriyama's creations. Now, that's not to say Dragon Ball is done. They're still gonna make content. But to me, I don't know if I want to keep watching. Sole purpose because it's technically not Toriyama's project, or he's not in the works anymore because he's not here with us now. Now that's all yet to be decided.
Oh, I would hope, whoever he passed it down to will honor and, keep what I'm pretty sure there's like kind of like One Piece. I know with One Piece, they said the creator actually wrote out the end of the story for if he does ever pass before he finishes. So I would hope, kind of the similar thing where they would respect his wishes or whatever he had planned for the future. Because I know they were probably already planning the future of Dragon Ball. But I do get what you mean too about like, why you would kind of end or stop watching.
Because it's like, I know. I want to apologize real quick. I just got done being sick. So you're going to hear me coughing here and there. But to me, I know the staff, Bird Studio, they're going to do everything they can to honor him. I respect that. But part of me just cannot say things will be fine. Just simply because technically anything that's gonna happen here on onwards was more likely never like his intentions, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Because believe it or not, Trey, Dragon Ball had like a few times to end.
Yeah, I remember. Like it got revived a couple times, right?
A few times. They got revived, quite ironically, with the Dragon Balls. So it's like we don't know what the definition end of Dragon Ball would have been, will be.
And that's if they'll ever end. Look at shows like Naruto where now they follow Boruto, and that's probably gonna last for some years. And, they kind of keep how Ash is going now, but they're continuing on with Horizons and so on and so forth. And I know, at least the game creators of Pokemon, they said on Pokemon Day, they're looking at keeping Pokemon going to where one day they can hit their 100th year anniversary. So, hey, they want to be generational. So, I can see Dragon Ball kind of possibly wanting that same thing where, 100 years from now, all those creators aren't going to be here. Hopefully, whoever follows up will continue their legacy. But that just depends on if they want to keep the series going or if they do want to end things. Like, I know One Piece, they do want to have an end, so. Definitely manga after Boo. Real ending is a corp. Interesting. Because I haven't seen anything about the Boo stuff, so.
I don't know if you want to hear it or not.
We'll save that topic for a later day.
We'll save that for when we get there.
Yeah. So for context, I'm only in the original Dragon Ball series right now, where Goku's still a kid. So I got a long way to go.
But like, I'll say this. Toriyama, love him, hate him, or you don't even know him, which, how the heck would you not know him? Left behind a legacy that many fans grew up. And when he died last year, when the announcement came out, thousands of people honored him, not millions honored him. We had people going into like the center of various Mexico Spanish language cities performing the spirit bomb technique to honor him. Mexico's biggest channel, Azteca 7, which is just Azteca 7, had a movie marathon dedicated to Toriyama and Dragon Ball. Toonami did honored him. He was talked about on the news for crying out loud. And a part of me loves that, but a part of me is saddened because it's like, damn. Now, to be fair, he had all this recognition already. It's just unfortunate that like it became this worldwide because of his passing. But it shows just how powerful his story was. Go ahead.
Oh no, I didn't say that.
Oh. Like, I sometimes go back to watch those videos just to like honor him, just like remember like the impact he left on everybody. And now that it's been over a year now, all I can say is my hearts and prayers go out to his friends and family, his co-workers, everyone who meant a lot to him. Trey, I know you're still new to Dragon Ball, but let me ask you this real quick question.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel when Toriyama died?
Now, I mean, I wasn't really in the fandom, but I could tell, this was probably as big as something that's like when Stan Lee passed away.
Yeah, that's literally what it is. Stan Lee. Like, Toriyama is literally the Stan Lee of anime.
Yeah. So I definitely, even though I didn't know much about it, I could definitely see the impact that it had on it.
Samurai told me about the passing because he posted that thing on the server while on the day he announced. And I remember I instantly went to Twitter and everyone was talking about it. Like I said, it made headlines.
Yeah, definitely. I remember seeing Twitter was in shambles.
But if there's any consolation or want anything else, Toriyama gave us one final project, and that was Daima. And fitting that Daima ended around this time because this is when he died.
Yeah, it's like, I know it was announced. It was announced around this time too, wasn't it?
He died on the 1st, but the announcement came out on the 7th.
Oh, okay. So it's kind of crazy how it happened. Like, the announcement and it ended around the same time,
But honestly, there's not much really to say about not about Toriyama, just like the situation as a whole. Since I'm pretty sure we've all were able to say stuff back when it happened last year. This is just, excuse me. This is just my little tribute to Toriyama since I wasn't able to talk about it because I was out that day or like when the announcement happened, and I didn't have time to do anything aside from the tribute video. All I can really say to Toriyama is, rest in peace, legend. Your memory will live on, and your stories will be made with us forever.
Amen to that, man.
Rest in peace, legend. Rest in peace. Any final words about Toriyama, folks?
Like you said, yeah, may he rest in peace, and hopefully, his legacy continues on, stronger than ever.
Okay, I just want to hear that scream.
Oh, yeah, good.
I'm playing lo-fi music, and it's scenes from the anime, and there's one scene with the iconic roar of a scream. I just want to hear it.
Gotcha.
But, alright. Thank you, Toriyama. But, alright. Time for us to go and discuss Pokemon stuff now.
That's good. First, I gotta ask, have you seen the new Horizons preview?
Yes.
Those. Let's get into that real quick before we talk about the actual game stuff, because I feel like that's going to take the most of our time. What are your thoughts, just based off of what we saw?
Hang on.
Yeah, good.
Here we go. I had a feeling they're gonna do something new. I was not expecting Mega Evolution.
I knew for the longest. Literally last year, I made a theory about them getting megas and stuff. I knew they were going to see megas, but I didn't expect it to come how it is coming. And here, let me explain. So we know this is the end of this arc, where like this is basically the end of the original story. Of we're gonna finish the Rakuya stuff. We're gonna finish the heroes, Lucius. This is the start of a brand new story, is what it's seeming like. It's dang near the start of a new anime almost. This is what it looks like. My thing is, are we gonna have some type of time skip? Because that's what it's looking like. Like it looks like whatever's happening now with Roy and the Mega Lucario, like there's no way that he's gonna like catch a Riolu, evolve into Lucario, all this within 20 episodes. And they're already spoiling that, oh, look, it's Mega Lucario. Like, if anything, I feel like they would have just showed or teased the Mega Ring, and then they wouldn't have showed off the shiny Mega Lucario. A lot of people are thinking that there's going to be some type of time skip from the end of this arc to the beginning of the next arc. A lot of people are also mentioning that this next arc, since Roy's kind of the center, showing off the Mega, that this first arc was focused on Liko. This next arc will be focused on Roy, which I actually wouldn't mind that happening. Like, I want Roy to get his flowers, because they are both the main characters. Like, Roy's goal all this time was just to catch the Rayquaza, something that we would have done anyway with Liko wanting to get all the heroes. Now Roy kind of has his own thing that he can do with Mega Evolution. So I'm actually excited. Like, yeah, we've had the whole thing of, oh, they're just using their 2 Pokemon. But now this gives me hope, seeing that they're going to focus on a Mega Lucario, that we may actually get to see them, or at least Roy, build a full team. And I'm still holding on to hope that it's not just Mega Evolution that's the focus. Yes, they're focusing on Megas because of ZA. But with Champions coming out, and we'll get into this later, but Champions seems to be a game that focuses on all gimmicks. Like, you can use all gimmicks. I hope that we actually will get to see Liko with that Dynamax band, Dot with that Z-Ring. They all have terrestrialization, so that's cool or whatever. But I'm hoping that this arc like I don't know if everyone's gonna get a Mega. It seems like their focus is Roy with the Mega, because then you're gonna have to go through the thing of, okay, each of them are gonna have to go catch a Pokemon that can Mega Evolve. Each of them are gonna have to get their Keystones. Each of them have to get their Mega Rings. Like, I mean, it could happen, but I feel like I'd rather them be different. I don't want them to just kind of all be focused on Mega Evolution. Like, if this is gonna be one character that's gonna focus on Megas, let it be Roy. Let's see what some of the comments are saying. Where's the O? Wait, I'm confused. What is he talking about? GATR, Gator? 6 months to, that would be off. I didn't like how fast Ash got Lucario. Yeah, because Lucius requests his known Dragon Descent. 6 months top, but I mean, unlikely is 1 more time skip. 1 month. I mean, yeah, honestly, I don't think it's gonna be a crazy time skip, but I do think there will be some time that passed, which will kind of maybe explain, like, that means I don't know. I don't want them to pull a Journeys and have off-screen land kind of be the thing where it's like, oh, in our few months of after our adventure, I caught a Riolu, and now it's a Lucario, and Sprigatito evolved, because it's confirmed already that Sprigatito is going to evolve soon. I'm assuming it's at the end of this arc, but some of the promotion for the next arc is showing Meowscarada, Crocodile, and Quaxwell. So we know that Sprigatito's evolving soon. Which, if there is a time skip too, that means that Crocodile and Quaxwell will probably evolve sometime in the next arc as well. And then this is the thing of, if this arc is going to be focused on Roy, I think this is leading up to him fighting with Nimona, because that's been like one of the main teases that they've been showing off, is that Roy and Nimona are going to be battling. So if there is a possibility that we can get Roy to get a full team of 6, it's highly unlikely, because there's 3 characters. Like, Ligo has a team of 3 so far. Roy's going to have a team of 3 soon. Dot's going to need a 3rd Pokemon. We only have like a year left for Horizons, possibly. I don't see them just blazing through and all catching 6 Pokemon.
I argue we have like at least 2 years left with them.
You think 2?
I think 2.
Because my theory is the next generation is coming out next November.
Yeah, that's my theory too. So this year and next year, 2 years.
Yeah. I mean, I guess technically that's
they'll
true,
probably want to save new content for like new characters for the next generation.
Yeah.
So in theory,
and then, I mean, it doesn't have to end when the new generation comes out too. As we saw with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, you know, they finished the anime in March, like after Scarlet and Violet was
yeah,
out,
but
like
Trey, keep in mind though, COVID was a thing back then.
That's true.
Like, we lost a few months, and I guarantee you, had we not, Ash's journey would have ended around November.
I don't think so, because Journey still ended in November. Like the original Journey series, aiming to be a Pokemon Master was like extra.
No. I'm saying like as a whole.
So you think aiming to be a Pokemon Master would end by November?
November, New Year's maybe.
I say maybe New Year's, but I don't think it would have ended it. Because that's the thing, like Ash versus Leon, like it would have been essentially, it would have been like Black and White, where we would have ended the tournament so much earlier than we would have all this time. Like, I feel like they planned Journeys out to end by November still, even with the few months off that they had. Like, I just feel like what came with AIM was extra to get Horizons ready.
Also, the whole thing with AIM, I always view AIM as just like that. It's just an epilogue. Like, they did that because obviously it was Ash. They wanted to like give him they wanted to freaking give us as much time as we can with him left.
Right. So yeah, Kiro did mention a good point. Journeys did end in December, so it probably would have been October.
But with the recuts and the breaks.
And Devin, so okay, here's my thing. At the end of every Pokemon series, there's some type of 6v6 fight. Now, they could change that. And don't get me wrong, I don't like I went into the series not expecting them to get 6 because this isn't really a traditional anime. But if they are gonna have some big battle at the end, which is probably gonna be Roy and Nimona, I could see it. I mean, now if they want to do a big 3v3, that's cool too. But I don't know. I just feel like maybe they won't. Like I'm not really pressed about them getting 6, especially because, like you mentioned, the secondary members are pretty shitty in development, and that's why I'm kind of nervous about them getting megas, because I don't want this Mega Lucario to basically have a Journeys effect where it's just Mega Lucario, no more Crocodile, no more what's his name, the bird, Kilowattrel. So yeah. But how you feel, Goggles, about all of this?
I'm gonna be the one to say it is free to Mega Lucario.
Well, it's I already confirmed that it's Roy with the Mega Ring, though.
Yeah, like but you know how they like to fucking trick people, troll us. Remember the infamous Eevee and the Torchic?
Yeah, Troll Chick. That Troll Chick was a big one. But at the end of the day, we know Roy will still get a Mega Ring.
He'll get a Mega. Just probably won't be Lucario.
Okay. See, here's the thing. I actually had the theory that Free was going to get Lucario too, because he has Pikachu, Charizard. Like, they seem to be giving him those icons. Like, me and you literally had this talk before about watch Free pops out with a Lucario. Imagine if it's oh no. Oh my gosh.
No. That happens, I'm done.
Oh my gosh. Roy would have thrived with Slowbro. So I would have never thought Mega Slowbro for Roy. But I'm interested to hear what you got, Kiro. So if you want to explain that, hey, go crazy. But yeah, I personally think, like, yeah, the Pokemon anime likes to troll and stuff, but I really do think that this is kind of our sign that, yeah, it's Roy that's getting this Mega. Like this Mega Lucario. Now, we are going to get a special preview. When is that?
I think next week, no? After the arc?
Yeah, next Friday. But that's not after the arc. There's one more episode on the 21st, and then the arc ends. So basically, next Friday is the ending of the fight, the Zygarde battle. The 14th, and then the 21st is like the epilogue episode. And then the 28th, we're getting a week break, so the next arc is going to probably begin April the 4th, which is, it's kind of crazy if you think about it, because that's when Horizon started, was that first week of April. So essentially, 2 years to finish out, like, you might be right on the 2 years thing. It started in April, this arc ends 2 years later in April. So now we're starting a new arc. And that's why I'm like, it could be April 2020, let me see, we're in 2025, 2027 this ends. Unless they can just wrap up this story sooner, which, I mean, I'm all down with too if they finish it in November. But yeah, like this is dang near the start of a new series, it feels like.
I think my only gripe with all this is the fact we don't get to see Koraidon Miraidon yet.
And at this point, I really don't know or think we are going to have something about them. I feel like they'll appear, but I don't think they're going to have a focus anymore.
We're just dumb.
Because with Megas, it's clear that they're focusing on Legends now. Which, I mean, I'm interested though. Like, do you think we'll go to Kalos and do stuff there? I mean, we obviously have to go to Kalos probably for this Mega stuff, but do you think, like, we'll kind of have a arc in the Kalos region, like how we did with Paldea, where we take on the Kalos gym leaders, maybe?
If anything, just Lumio City.
Yeah. Because there's some type of new gimmick, or some type of battle gimmick that's being teased for Legends.
At least
like,
from what I can see, it's like a Pokemon like a Pokemon Championships.
Yeah, like a Kalos World Championships almost. Like where because they say you're ranking up and everything, so. And I do like how I feel like they actually brought this from the anime, because the Rotom phone is the one who announces it to you. Like, Ash, he used his phone to see his rank and stuff. So I do think they are pulling from the anime. And also, this arc looks like it's going to end with Zygarde 50% form. There's still 100%, and there's a possibility of something new where there's a Mega Zygarde or what. But there's a chance that the Zygarde plot could kind of continue past this. Because at the end of this arc, do you think that this is the end of Rayquaza and Zygarde and stuff too? Like, I don't see them ending this arc without showing Zygarde again for whatever's coming in CA. Unless they do, because they didn't show off Miraidon Koraidon. But it'd just be kind of odd.
I want to tell myself that this will be the end for Rayquaza, but not the end for Zygarde.
Yeah. And then another thing too, like the Explorers, because this is probably their end, but like I wouldn't want this to be the end of Ametheo and Rice Ball and Sandwich, at least, because I enjoy those characters. Like, for example, she just caught Screamtail. It would suck for her to catch it, use it this one time this week, and then this is the end of their characters. Like,
I want to tell myself they establish who is going to be redeemed and who isn't.
Yeah. If they are going to go like more of a traditional route following this arc, I say let them be rivals. Like, you got 3 characters each. You have Liko Roy Dot, Sandwich, Rice Ball, and Ametheo. Ametheo's good now, but they can now actually be real rivals, like more like a friendly rival type instead of enemies. I say let them go crazy. But honestly, it's all speculation for now. We'll know for sure when we do get that trailer, which I bet that's going to be something insane. That Pokemon can make it evolve. Oh, that's Glalie. Wow, that is a good point. They do have Mega Evolutions. Glalie. Ooh, I would love to see our girl with Mega Glalie. I'm not going to lie, Kiro. You are spitting with that one. As for the Aerodactyl, Aerodactyl is Rice Balls. Yeah. I know I'm still calling them by those names, but honestly, that joke was so perfect. I know Sengo and Origori and stuff, but I like the Rice Ball and Sandwich. But that is a good point. They do have Mega Evolution capable Pokemon. And Freed as well with him having Charizard. Honestly, I still think we're going to get a Mega Charizard Z. I'm not going to lie. I believe we're going to get it.
Oh, Lord.
I definitely do. They already showed off X and Y. They're going to give us a Z.
I'm telling you this right now. Honestly, I think everybody can be redeemed. The only one that can't is both Gideon and Spinel, to be honest.
You think the Metachan lady can be redeemed?
Maybe. Because at the end of the day, she's just following orders.
Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like she's kind of on more the Spinel side of everything versus
No. Spinel has his own malicious intents. They established that in the episode with Ametheo. It was like he's going to backstab his grandfather.
Yeah, but we've seen her and Spinel kind of have their own talks as well. Like, I feel like she's in the know of what Spinel's plan is.
He probably knows.
Maybe she's not like fully with him, but I feel like she is in the know.
She just doesn't care. She's just doing what she's told to do.
Yeah. Like, I don't really know. Yeah, I agree with you, Devin. Like, I'm not a fan of how Liko's development's been either. But I feel like it's the best time to evolve in the Meowscarada is against Zygarde. Like, especially if it's...
The only thing I want for her to do is to go back to Galar. What's her name? Show up that her Cole evolve into a bigger Cole. They have a battle, and she loses, cries, and gives up. And we get a new protagonist that drives a motorcycle with Koraidon.
You lost me. You had me at first, but go back to Galar and rematch the Kabukium, and then you lost me.
Dude has some weird marking of a mysterious dragon, and he and his 6 other friends need to combine together to help stop the evil force. Now I'm just spitting 5 Ds at this point.
Oh my god! But yeah, if we look at the team, so Meowscarada's coming soon, so that's good. That's one evolution out the way. We still have Hatchram, we still have Tinkertuff, we still have Crocodile, we still have Quaxwell, we still have this Lucario that they're gonna have to catch, and we still have whatever Dot's third Pokemon will be, and possibly Lycos as well if Terapagos leaves at the end of this arc. So, yeah, at most I can see them maybe just having teams of 3, which I mean I'm totally fine with. Oh man, I mean, hey, if the Colossal has burn up, then Lico has the advantage, because then it's just pure rock type. But man,
she's gonna give up because she's gonna say Meowscarada's feet hurt or something.
Oh my gosh.
I refuse to let that go.
Oof.
The only time I'll let it go is if she has a rematch.
One more thing I'm interested in. Do you think the anime will reveal any of new Megas? Because yeah, we see Mega Lucario as one. But say if Lico, Roy, and Dot are all getting Megas, do you think they'll just show them 3 with old Megas, or do you think one of them will get a new Mega? Like a brand new one that we'll soon see when Legends ZA come out? Kind of like how they showed Terapagos off before we got it in the game. How the anime showed off, so I got 100% for him before we got it. Like our Dust form. You know, they do this all the time. Do you think one of them will get a brand new Mega Evolution? And who knows? It could actually be one of their team members already. Like Tinkertuff or... well, I don't know if Hatchram has Dynamax. I don't think they're going to give Hatchram a Mega suit. They could, but do you think there could be like a Mega Tinkertuff? I can see it working. Like, that hammer, I can see them doing something crazy with that hammer for a Mega form. I'm not going to lie.
I'm just basing this on ZA. ZA doesn't seem like it's, like, changed that much. The only difference with ZA compared to, like, X and Y is ZA just got an upgrade. That's it.
Yeah, it's some time in the, like, it's in the future, but it's not the distant future. It's like
it's like a decade at most.
Yeah.
And no offense, right? Nothing really changes in a decade, aside from like appearances.
New Megas can be discovered. New Megastones.
They can be discovered, but I don't really want like new Megas for like newer gen Pokemon, to be honest.
I mean, here's the thing: we didn't. I feel like that makes the most sense for Legends ZA to give us Gen 6, 7, 8, and possibly 9 Megas. Because we already have Gen 1 through 5. Well, Gen 1 through 4. 5 only has Auto. Like, I think it makes the most sense for ZA to give us Megas for the rest of those generations that don't have them at the moment.
Well, no, because my issue with that, though, it just becomes loopholes at that point in time.
Like, hey, you know, don't forget, in X and Y, Megas was kind of being discovered in the moment as well. So 10 years, there could have been just another batch of Megastones discovered. I don't think there's going to be a lot of new Megas. At most, maybe 10. 10, I'll say 13. I feel like Froak, Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut will get Megas, and then 10 regular Pokemon. Because here's the thing. Based on the Terra League, we know that some of the new generation Pokemon are going to get Megas, as in Zeraora. That's when it's confirmed it's coming. But I don't really see many more of the older Pokemon. There's a few older Pokemon that deserve one. But I think some Kalos Pokemon deserve some. Maybe not Gen 9 Pokemon, because that is the newest generation. But maybe at least some Kalos, Alola, and Unova Pokemon.
I'll be fine with that at least.
Yeah. And one Galar, kind of, I guess, or no, I say one Paldean. Just like how we had Mega Audino. Give us one Paldean.
They're gonna give it the most random Pokemon ever, Toadscruel.
That would be insane. Or Tough. It could be our Tinker
No, Trey, you know them. They like to give the ones to the goofy ones. So they gotta give it to the fucking fungus.
It's gonna be Mega, what's it called? I can't even think.
Toad School would just turn to an Among Us character.
No. But man, yeah, it will be interesting to see. Yeah, I'm looking through the Pokemon list. No. We're gonna get Mega Flamigo, and it's gonna be the best thing in the world. Oh man, it'll be Golden Gold. Honestly, it does make Golden Gold. It does make the most sense to get a Mega, considering it's the 1,000 Pokemon. So, you know, they kind of give that thing special treatment.
So wait, is that thing legitimately 1,000?
Yes, that's Pokemon 1,000. Which is why if Ash was to ever if Ash's journey did continue, I feel like he would have had a Golden. I'm not gonna lie. Like that's the one Pokemon that I could see him having if he was in the Gen 9 anime. As for the rest of the team, I don't know. That'll be like another day, but which on this topic of Mega Lucarios too, do you think Ash will come back with his during this arc?
No.
Because I still think we're gonna get an Ash appearance in Horizon. I think we will.
We'll get one. I just don't think he'll be here.
You don't think he'll be here?
Well, okay. Here's my best bet. Ash and Roy might battle in the competition.
Yeah, I can see that. Like, it was essentially be the Karina plot, but in reverse, where Ash was getting ready to battle Karina and her Mega Lucario, but here's like Roy getting ready to battle Ash's world champion Mega Lucario. So that would be kind of cool. I'm not gonna lie. Let's see. Let me read some of these comments too. Mega Roserade. Oh yeah. When we get to the Legends EA talk, which will be probably soon. Yeah, give us your Mega predictions, guys. We'll definitely hop into that soon. I'm going on a limb, but I do hope the future Horizons does involve the return of Ash. Same. Ash Horizons need to be like Alexa and BW to transition. Honestly, that would be nice. That would be nice if Ash is like, say if Ash has already been to the Gen 10 region and he introduces Gen 10 Pokemon. That would be pretty dope. But yeah, overall, I think we'll have more to say about this next arc once that trailer comes out. I think I'm pretty much done for now. I don't know if you have anything else more to say.
Yeah, I'm pretty much done.
Bet. Well, Pokemon Day.
Legends EA Day.
Yep. Well, no. There's also Champions.
I am not bringing up an image of Champions, Trey.
I mean, well, you don't have to. We can just.
All right, good.
This is basically, yeah.
Good. I don't want to go through that effort again.
Yeah, you can do it. But man, I do want to talk about Champions before we do go into ZA. I'm not gonna lie. I think that was probably the best announcement. Like, because ZA we already knew about, so we knew we were getting ZA news. But Champions was a complete left field. And I feel like this is gonna kind of fix my issue that I had with Scarlet and Violet, where I don't know, battling in Scarlet and Violet just wasn't as fun anymore. Like Wi-Fi battling.
Well, we weren't in a stadium.
Yeah, but here
we're in a stadium.
We're in a stadium, and they're pulling the anime route of every gimmick. Like, I'm excited for that. I'm not gonna lie. The different battles that can come from this will be amazing. Like, we can recreate that Mega Lucario versus G-Max, Machamp, and like, there's so much potential with this game. Like, I'm honestly really geeked. I'm excited. Like, I'll probably get back to streaming Wi-Fi battles when this game comes out. I'm not gonna lie.
It's in development.
Yeah, so I feel like it's gonna release around the time that Legends releases. Cause here's what I'm thinking: Legends probably won't have an in-game like online battle system, but that's why Champions exist. So the megas that you catch in ZA, or it'll probably come out after ZA, cause like I can see ZA coming out in November, and then Champions comes out in like January or something. Like, okay, November, you play ZA, you beat the game, you got all your new megas. Here's Champions, transfer them to Champions, battle with them. Like, I think that makes the most sense.
I think the biggest issue though is like when you transfer Pokemon from like any games to home, they don't hold the items anymore, do they?
They don't. Which I'm wondering how they're gonna handle this. Like,
They'll probably gonna pull a showdown route and just say they'll give you infinite amount of items, but like limited to some, and you just choose the item that you want to give to the Pokemon.
That'd make the most sense. But man, I do hope like this is like really like how the Pokemon World Championships was handled too, where whatever you can only use one gimmick. Like you may be able to have a Pokemon equipped with multiple, but whatever one you use, that's it. So like you can be like Ash, where Ash came in with all three, but oh shit, should I Mega Evolve Gengar? Or should I Dynamax it? The smartest move here would be to Dynamax it, so I can stall. Boom. Like I just think that it makes battle so much more fun now because you don't know what to expect out of what somebody like. I'm not gonna lie, I'm geek, and then I've seen like a lot of people hoping that they also bring in different battle formats, like old battle formats, like I guess triple battles, maybe the battle royale, like that. This could be like where online battling just is from now on.
I feel like they'll still have traditional online battling, but this is definitely the one where like people are just gonna have fun for the sake of having fun.
Heck yeah! Like this is a game that's what I've started to notice, because we've talked about this before, where like we kind of want spin-offs back and stuff. What I'm starting to notice now, and this kind of confirms it, is that we're never going to get really the traditional spin-off anymore. They're going to get spin-offs that can focus on, like, that can live, basically. Like, the traditional spin-off is a story game. Like, you know, you'll play through it, but when you're done with that spin-off, that's it. But, like, the stuff now, like Unite, Pokemon Go, Pokemon Sleep, TCG, is stuff that's always getting new stuff that come out. And so that's kind of what Champions will be. As every generation comes out, say they do introduce new gimmicks, then boom, that's something new that they'll add as a champion. So it'll be a continuous thing for every generation to come. So that's kind of where I'm at now. Don't get me wrong, they probably will still do spin-offs. Like we got Mystery Dungeon remake recently, we got Pokemon Snap 2. But it does seem like, for the most part, they do want to focus more on these like live service games, I guess you can call them. So yeah, I'm really excited. Like I can't wait for the battle stuff we're gonna have. Because that was one of my biggest hopes for at least Gen 10. I was like, man, imagine if we do get a 10th generation where every gimmick's in the game and you. Like, basically kind of like the PWC, but I'm cool with having this in just Champions. And I do like that Champions, you can use your own Pokemon as well. Like, I'm glad it's not just you use rentals. I'm pretty sure you can use rentals, but...
They're gonna suck.
Yeah, like, I'd rather use my team, my Pokemon, so... I'm excited for it.
If you played Stadium, you know full well most of those Pokemon are not good.
Damn. I've never played it, but oof.
Why does a Charizard know Ember?
Yeah, you're lying.
Nah, but Houndoom does.
Oh my gosh. That's insane. Which I do also wonder, like, you know how in Pokemon games, like, there's certain moves that don't come back. Do you think every move will be here? Like, every move, every item?
What I think is going to happen, they're going to base this around, like, the generation.
That makes sense.
Because In the end of the day, I feel like this is just like for two things. One, is to help train up trainers, like just help you like test out the waters and just have fun. But they also want to like keep in mind of like the restrictions.
Yeah, that's real. So that makes sense. Cause yeah, it wouldn't make sense for you to in Champions I can use Throat Chop, but in Gen 10 it's not an existing move, you know. So I know they're gonna be. I know they mentioned every Pokemon won't be in the game at once. Like I think that every season or so they'll probably switch out. Okay, these are the Pokemon that are available or that you can bring. But then again, it's also wondering like, what if I already have this Pokemon in the game? Is it just gonna get kicked out and sent back to home? Like it's a lot of questions that comes with this. But we'll really just have to kind of wait and see how it plays out for real. I hope this isn't like a Pokemon Sleep where they announce it and then it takes 5 years for us to hear about it again. I hope this is something that's coming soon, which I think it is since we saw gameplay.
I think the devil would do this and Sleep. It's like this was on the freaking Direct. Sleep, I think, was announced on something else.
It was on a Pokemon Present, but it wasn't Pokemon Day. It was that one that they did for Let's Go in like the middle of May for some reason.
Yeah, so I feel like this one's more secured.
Cause I remember like they announced Sleep, then they announced Let's Go, but Sleep wasn't like there was no gameplay for Sleep either. It was just kind of like, oh, we're working on Pokemon Sleep, coming extension of Pokemon Go, which is I don't know what happened with
but
that.
Like the difference with that, though, we saw nothing. The only thing we saw was the fucking title. We at least saw some ideas of gameplay.
Yeah, well, I think we saw actual gameplay. Like, I think that was actual. They do have something made up right now. They're probably just finishing.
That's
up.
the concept. That's the concept.
Yeah.
So right now they're just fine tuning it.
Yeah. Which man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the day Champions comes out. Wi-Fi battle streams. Let's go. Cause yeah, it is so unfortunate how I think in Sword and Shield we battled a lot on that game. Like I'm not gonna lie. For us to like hate Dynamax, we did damn sure play the Dynamax game a lot. But with Scarlet and Violet, I just don't really. And I think it may just also be Terrasilization's fault as well. It's not really as fun of a gimmick in my opinion. Like the Dynamax battles, I don't know. I just feel like there were more strategies to come out of those. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Champions.
I guess with that said, we could go into the last topic for today.
All right, Legends ZA. Oh boy, the fandom's not happy with these starters. I'll say that.
Fans not happy with the game in general.
Well, I ain't heard too much problem with the game. I really just been hearing about the starters. What have you heard?
The basic thing that people said back in the days, the graphics.
Oh
like,
yeah. It's so stupid. Like, do y'all not see the game? Like, I looked at the comparison of this and Scarlet and Violet, and this looks 10 times better.
This is more polished.
Hell yeah. It's just, people are just always going to complain. That's just the problem. People are just always going to complain. There was no lagging in this trailer. They are clearly taking extra time to make the game perfect. Like, what do y'all want? Do y'all want a live action Pokemon game? Like, come on now.
I think my only gripe with the game is the fact it needs to be on Lumia. It only takes place in Lumia City.
But you gotta realize, like, I think Lumio City, is in one city, but I think this Lumio City is gonna be as big as the freaking, what's it called? Like the Legends, the Hishu map.
Yeah, but still though, Trey, it's just one big city. Big Wolf, I've seen big cities in games before. I want to go check out the fucking mountains, the power plant, the ice cave. No, I'm stuck in the city. Just the city.
Yeah, like I will admit, there's not much more traversing, kind of like how Legends Arceus had. Like there was like the ice cave, like you mentioned. I do believe there will be some type of underground Kalos though. where we will get kind of like those mountainous areas.
It'll be like it'll be weird. It'll be like freaky, but it'll be kind of cool. It'll be, if it's based on like I forgot what it's called, but history time, everybody, and I apologize for how dark this is gonna get. In like Paris, there's like an underground tunnels where the walls are made out of human skeletons.
What in the hell?
Hell yeah!
Oh shoot!
Thing.
I'm sure they won't go that dark, but
I'm just saying, Trey. Does the ghost types all need to be somewhere?
Oh no!
I think it's called the Catacombs in Paris.
I gotta look that up.
I'm gonna look that up right now, actually.
And you do realize where we're located, right?
Yes, that's why I said it.
Oh man, that's gonna be freaky. But I'm actually excited.
Yep, Trey. The Catacombs located in, guess what?
Paris.
Oh Lord.
I gotta look this up. Catacomb.
I'm just saying, Trey. We need the ghost types.
Oh god. Hey, that Hex girl could come back too.
She's one of the skeletons.
Oof. Catacomb. How do you spell catacombs?
You're a big boy.
What?
You found it?
No. Oh, I found. Oh, combs. Let's see. Okay, that's horrifying. Oh my god.
Yeah, it's a giant maze made out of human like skeletons.
Yeah, they're not gonna go this dark.
You don't know that?
They're not gonna go this dark.
You don't know that?
Don't get me wrong, Pokemon has done some dark stuff in the past, like the frozen Pokemon in Lucime's chamber, but skulls?
Yes. Trey, how you're aware, this is not the first time Pokemon's shown off skulls in Pokemon, right?
Yeah, I mean, I know that, but a cave made of skulls.
Yes.
They're not doing that. Also, Kuro, I agree with Kuro's point about AZ's hotel maybe being the gateway there. That would be interesting. You know, honestly, don't forget, there's going to be a big bad probably somewhere in this game. Like, I don't think AZ's the bad guy, but maybe he doesn't know about it, but his assistants, who I don't really trust, have been doing stuff in these caves. Like, maybe this is where they're holding Xerneas and Yveltal, and like just something crazy might happen, you know? Like,
they're the reason why the skeletons are there.
oh my gosh.
I'm just saying.
Oh, Kiro mentioned a good point. So the Glittering Cave was actually based on is what they used for the catacombs.
Wait, what?
Glittering Cave in X and Y?
I don't remember that.
Oof.
Which one was that?
If I'm not mistaken, I think it's the Mirror World.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I think that's where we're actually to the Mirror. Which, I mean, it makes sense. Some freaky shit happened in that cave, so.
I didn't see no skeletons.
Some different freaky shit.
I didn't see no skeletons. I didn't see no skulls.
The safer freaky shit.
I didn't see fucking endless piles of bones.
Oh my gosh. Oh, that's the Reflection Cave.
Then
I have to look. I haven't played X and Y in a minute, so I have to look. But I do want to mention something about the time period as well. So yeah, we know it's in the future because AZ is here, looking healthy now, and Floette. But there's some things that are hinting at when we are. Like that kind of confirms that we will see X and Y characters. I don't know if you noticed this, but we see Looker's hideout, and Emma. There's a picture of Emma's Esper. So I'm sure we're gonna see Emma, a grown-up or a more adult version of Emma. Then I think that's gonna be that's honestly the most interesting part to me. Like, we don't really know much about the story, but if it's like following up after the Looker missions, because that's one of my favorite parts of why, then I'm down for.
So like, what was the story of Emma again? I forgot.
basically she was I think she was this orphan, but that Looker took in and was trying to help her get on the right path. She was his assistant, but she had some things. I don't remember the full story, but I remember there was some things where she was basically working with Team Flare, like she was being mind controlled. She was putting on this basically super suit. I don't remember the full story because it was over 10 years ago, but it was pretty solid. Basically, Looker and Looker kind of have to help Emma kind of get back right, basically. And then at the end of the game, Looker leaves his hideout to Emma, so she's now in charge of the detective bureau.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So seeing that, we know we're gonna see Emma. There's also a picture of Clara from Pokemon Sword and Shield, the DLC, that's spotted in Kalos too. So we know that there's a chance we'll see some Galar characters, or at least Clara herself. Like Clement and Bonnie are a must. That's a must. We're in Lumio City. But man, like I've seen, I think Kiro mentioned this. I don't know if it was Kiro or somebody else, but I saw someone made a theory saying that they could see Karina like as the Kalos champion now. And the reason for that is because I forgot who said this, but they said they could see her going the Iris route, where some time has passed now and she's not a Kalos champion because she was the only other gym leader to use Mega Evolution, and she seemed the most capable, like, or that would become a champion next. Which I think that would be kind of cool if they do show off like something like that.
I would not mind.
Maybe Diantha's now just a retired model. Oh man, and poor Ramos. That was Lumi from Hidden Path. Yeah, I know I saw somebody, it must have been a tweet or somewhere, but I saw something about that. I was just going through Twitter like crazy Pokemon Day. Oh, and poor Ramos, man.
So Trey,
Poor Ramos.
Trey, I got a question for you.
What's up?
What starter?
That's tough. Because I may be in the same field that I was in with Legends Arceus. So for Legends Arceus, for context, Oshawott is my guy. I love Oshawott. But I'm not a fan of his evolutions. So I played through the entire Legends Arceus with just Oshawott. Now, in terms of the other starters, I liked his Shuin Decidueye. I thought his Shuin Decidueye was dope. But I wanted to pick Oshawott as my guy. So I ended up just getting Decidueye later in the game. Here, I like Chikorita. I like Tepig. I like Bayleaf. I like Pignite. I can't stand their final evolution. And then as for Totodile line, I just never really... I like Totodile, I just never use it. So...
Like here's your chance.
This is my chance. But, I don't know. Right now, I think I might pick Chikorita and just keep it a Bayleaf. But then again, that also depends on what's to come.
What if they show a Mega Meganium? And that shit looks so badass, you actually want to get it now.
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It depends on if they get Megas or a new regional form.
I do not want them to get regional forms.
I'm on the side that I want that over Megas for these three. And I'll give my reasoning why. I guess you give yours as well. For me, I'd rather them get regional forms because I don't want people to have that issue with now where it's like, oh, where's Typhlosion's Mega? Where's Samurot's? Where's, I feel like since they gave the 3 from Legends Arceus regional forms, and it's pretty clear that they're going to finish off the Alola, Johto, and Unova trio with these games. Just give them all regional forms so we don't have those issues. Give Megas to Greninja, Delphox, Chestnut. Because, like, if you think about the original X and Y, those 3 didn't have Megas because we were given Charizard, Venusaur, and Blastoise. So I feel like the same thing should kind of apply here, where our main starters won't have Megas, but you're incentivized to get the other starters, as in Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut, because they have Mega forms. Like, we're going to get these 3 regardless, because this is who we picked to start the game. But Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut, people may like them, but if they have Megas, you're more implied to want to use those. Like, if we just got the cancel starters, it'd be like, okay, cool, whatever. But since we had the cancel starters with Mega Evolutions, then people use them. Like, I'm pretty sure Mega Charizard X would not like Charizard wouldn't have been as many teams if we just got the starters without their megas. And this way, this could lead for better team building as well. Because that's the thing, like, say, giving your starter Pokemon the Mega Evolution kind of limits a lot of people where they'll just want to Mega Evolve their starter and they don't want to go try any other Mega out there. I'd rather you have your starter Pokemon because it's probably going to be on your team regardless.
You say that, but we had Auras that did that.
Which is true. That's true, though.
It's just because instead of, like, which Mega do you want to use?
But there were no other starters that got Megas as well. I'm like, I don't know. We'll have to see. Now you can go ahead and give your reasoning.
The reason I don't want to get regional forms is because it would not make sense at all. This isn't like a long ago Lumio City or a distant future Lumio City. It's just like a decade later. Not much has changed. It would make no sense at all for them to gain regional forms. Because in fact, we've seen them already in Kalos already. They were in the decks.
That's a good point. Well, okay, how about this? What if they got different evolutions all together instead of forms? Like,
that,
basically kind of like
I also don't know how to feel about that either.
You don't?
I don't know. Like,
I've seen that theory.
Starters to me have always been like, I always had the mindset that the starters have to remain like this one set, and that's it.
Gotcha.
To not cause any like issues. And I was okay with Hisui. I didn't like Hisui's like regional stuff, but I was like, all right, makes sense. These don't exist anymore, but they're just rare now.
Right.
But like, Kalos was the last region where like they didn't do that shit. Alola was the start of that.
Yeah.
That's why I'm on the side of like, no, do not give them like regional forms. Yeah, I'll be honest, I don't even want them to get Megas, to be honest.
Like, yeah, I agree with that. I don't want these three to get Megas either. Because especially with, it's just going to cause more problems. Like, that's why I feel like just to be consistent with, like, Legends, just give all these starters their own forms. But then again, it's like, I don't know. Like, yeah, so Kanto, Johto, I mean, not Johto. Kanto, Hoenn, and Kalos Poke starters will all have Mega Evolution. Johto, Unova, and Alola will all have regional forms. And then, let's see, Sinnoh and whatever comes next will probably get whatever they get in the future. Like, that's kind of how I feel about it. That's why I'm more on the team Greninja, Delphox, and Chestnut getting Megas.
And that's why Loki always said, like, let's make them the starters this time around.
Yeah. Because I don't want it to be a thing where it's like, you have, Rowlet has a regional form. Not Rowlet, Ashura has a regional form, but Tepig is a Mega, and Snivy has or Superior will have whatever the hell. Like, I just say if you're going to give these three sets of starters regional forms, keep that. Basically, you have 3 sets that have Megas, 3 sets that have regional forms, and then whatever they decide to do for the future generations, they'll have theirs. So Cinderace and all them, basically Sinnoh, Galar, and Paldea or whatever will get whatever they get, or they won't get anything. They'll just end it here. But yeah, that's the thing. It does make things kind of convoluted now, unfortunately. But which starter are you picking?
I'm going with Totodile.
Gotcha.
I never played through a game with Totodile. I went through a Meganium Emboar once, so I think it's time for the little crocodile. It'll make sense. He's literally our little dancing, our freaking little waiting screen.
Yeah, literally. When Kira said it's perfect, I was like, this is actually really perfect. I want split evolutions. See, yeah, that would be interesting. Regions is difficult unless done in the middle because pick night. That's true. Let's see. Maybe from South Kalos. Bonnie's the gym. Bonnie being the gym leader would be dope as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, we all gonna see an older Bonnie actually if she comes back.
Yeah, like, and see, that's another thing I'm thinking about too. If they are time skipping here, imagine if they do show some type of time skip in the anime. Like, if we do go to Kalos and we do see old characters, are they going to show them in the Ash era, or are they going to show them at their age that they are in Legend? Like, that's kind of it gets real tricky with game characters, because we seen like Kaboo, for example. He's the same Kaboo from the games, and if that's the case, you would think all the Galar gym leaders are the same age and stuff from the games, and that's what we saw in the anime, like B, Alistair, all of them. It gets real tricky when there's game characters involved, like in Tom and Pokemon. And then, like, it really gets tricky altogether with just this new anime, because this shiny Zygarde now, and you know about Puni-chan. Like, it does get a lot more convoluted. So, I mean, honestly, I do. If they do go the route of different universe, I wouldn't be upset at that either, because it's a lot to think about when you do stuff like this. But yeah,
How do we feel about the game mechanics?
I love it. We're having actual anime battles, bro. Like that when I saw Talonflame going for the flame charge, and he brought out Stealth Rocks and it canceled out the attack, I was like, bro,
Shit felt like an anime move.
That was sick. Like, or like, I remember I used to get on Vulcaner's case about this when in the Ash and Vulcaner Journeys fight, when Pikachu went for Thunderbolt and then Vulcaner returned Luxray and brought out Electivire. I was like, what the hell? You can't do this. But in this game, you can do that. Like, we saw somebody switch out into Onyx mid-fight, which I'm excited for the battles. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I think that's gonna be probably the most fun part of this game.
You had to have used that battle reference.
That's literally the main reference that we have for that.
You had to have used that episode.
I don't know any other moments where we had something like that in the anime.
Kalos League, Sceptile, Mega Evolved, Raichu, couldn't get there in time.
No, that's not the switching thing I'm talking about, though.
I know, but still, it's about a fight.
Yeah, but that's not that wouldn't work for my example.
It's about a fight, Trey. It's about a fight. I don't care. It's about a fight.
That literally wouldn't have worked.
I don't care. It's about a fight.
Okay, cool. Whatever.
I hate that fight, Trey.
I love it.
I hate that fight.
It's one of the better fights of Journeys.
No, it's the worst fight in all of Journeys.
Yeah, you're tripping.
The only good fight in Journeys is when Ash finally beat Leon.
No. I'll give him his props. That was a good battle in the beginning of the series.
Oh, no. See, I just like that fight because Ash beat Leon.
Oh, oof. That one random Meganium trainer had the best fight of the goddamn series.
So does that mean you're choosing Meganium?
No, I'm just using Bailey.
What about Embor?
Nope, Pignite.
For Alligator?
Maybe.
Because the way I always view these games, or Legends games from this point onward, is like, I'll base my choice on like the Pokemon I never used, or the ones I haven't used, or just ones that like haven't really like have unfortunately like had a sour note to me. Case in point, Rowlet.
Oh yeah.
And that was just because I used Rowlet twice, and the second time was just boring. But this time they said, no, we're making a fighting time. I'm like, alright, I guess. Not bad.
Yeah, I actually really like his Hisui and Decidueye. It's pretty solid. And speaking of type changing, they showed Chikorita with Fairy type moves. Grass Fairy.
I guess. I don't know, it'd just be weird if they just decide to just change the typing mid-generation.
Oof, yeah. I mean, it may come with its possible future either mega or regional form too, though.
Yeah, but like I said, Trey, I'm on the stand. I do not. It just goes for in general. I just don't want to see any regional variants here.
Yeah.
And if we have to see them, then like have it be like where it's like we gotta trade them or something.
Trade?
Yeah, because like Trey, it's Kalos. Like it's not a new region. It's not even a past region. It's just a modern Kalos.
Yeah.
Like there's no new. The only difference is the technology, and that's it. And like the biomes too, but still, all the Pokemon we see there are Kalos bonds or who live in Kalos beforehand.
Yeah.
I'm kind of disappointed that Onyx is that small though. I thought we were done with that.
I agree. Like, one of the best parts of Legends Arceus was the scaling of Pokemon. I don't know what they're doing right here.
I thought we were done with the whole chibi stuff.
Yeah. That was one disappointing thing for me as well.
Because I see this, I'm like, this feels like BTSV all over again.
Yeah, and I guess maybe it's to fit because we were on top of buildings and stuff, but I don't know.
Just Trey, Pokemon now focus on logic to begin with. You can put a fucking have Powder on a fucking raft for crying out loud.
That is true. Oh my god. That's another thing I want to mention. I don't think there are going to be any ride Pokemon in this. Like, it seems. I honestly, I hope they bring back roller skating. I thought that was pretty cool, but it seems like, at least to fly, there's no real like. Seem like what I'm trying to say. If you saw the teleportation device that they use to get on top of buildings, it doesn't seem like there'll be like a Pokemon that we can use to climb these buildings. It seems like everything's going to be kind of like you got to use the technology around you.
At most, like I could just see like roller skate or bikes just to get around the city, like on the ground, and maybe they'll let us use a flying type one to just fly around. And that's why they.
I was going to mention like we saw the phone kind of carried us from building to building. So
yeah, but Trey, keep in mind, don't make it let me say like big.
Yeah, which we do see there are fly spots in the trailer. So like the traditional fly will be in the game. At least we do know that. I wouldn't mind riding on Pokemon, flying on Pokemon, but I don't know if they're gonna do that.
I think the only one we could ride on maybe is Go-Goat.
Definitely. And
that's just because it was the big thing back in Carlos.
And if there's a cave area, I'll say Rhyhorn too. Like an underground.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah. One thing I hope does come back as well is aerial battles. Like, say if you're like, I mean, I guess technically it wouldn't because of this whole new. Yeah, never mind. Let me.
No, you can still do that. All you gotta do is just have them battle different skyscrapers.
Yeah, that'd be dope. Because our ink building is on the place where Lysander's lab was. They're using the warp panel system from the hideouts from the whole city now. Also, in and out of HQ buildings, you have palm trees. Alola? Ooh.
No more Lola forms. I hate them.
Oh my gosh.
I hate all of them.
Oh wow. Oof. Now, I do have a question for you. What megas do you want to see? New megas?
Flygon.
Flygon would be nice.
That's the only one I want. I don't give a shit about it. Only Flygon. Give me Flygon. It was robbed. Trey.
Oof. For me, I want to see a Mega Dragonite and a Mega High Dragon. The reason I choose those two specifically is because if you're looking at the pseudo lineup, every pseudo has kind of something. Where Tyranitar Mega, Metagross Salamence Mega, Garchomp Mega, Hydreigon and Dragonite nothing, Como Z move, Goodra regional form. Who came after Goodra?
Dragapult.
Dragapult, yeah, Dragapult. pretty new. Doesn't need it right now. So I feel like Hydreigon and Dragonite deserve something, and I wouldn't mind seeing those two get megas. I feel like those two were kind of like rivals in a way, or maybe I just feel that this is the anime, but
Yeah,
I think that would be cool.
That 2-minute scene from that one episode.
Yeah, but it was a dope 2-minute scene. Like
I'm just saying, Trey. Hydreigon beat Dragonite.
It did. I give it to you.
I won that day.
You did.
Why was there a random Hydreigon in the middle of that area?
Don't ask me.
Why was there a wild Dragonite in the middle of the area?
Like I said, don't ask me.
Why would they near a town?
Unit was weird there.
Wouldn't they be in the mountains or something?
You would think so. But who knows? Maybe they've been fighting for years. And
I mean, to be fair, Dragonite are known to be like more in like tropical areas. They were in Yeast Unova, more like tropical location.
And they fly. They both fly, so they can
no.
anywhere.
Hydreigon levitates.
It's in the air. It can go wherever it wants.
You're damn right. You're damn right. You can go wherever you want.
But I think those two deserve megas. And if both of those get a mega, we're definitely battling. Like, that would be dope. Mega Dragonite versus Mega Dragon.
Make mine. Make her Dragon Steel. Make this fool Dragon Water. Yeah, I beat him easy.
I want Dragon Fairy.
No, cool. No. Well, actually, no. You know what? That'll be fine. That'll be fine. I'm Steel type. I'm Steel.
Let's see. Who else? I agree with Kuro on Frostlass. Frostlass definitely deserves one.
I feel like the ones that had the branch evolutions, like their counterparts got megas, should get one.
Yeah, Slowking too. So those two are musts.
Those two.
I say. I personally think we're gonna get a mega. It was on my mind. Dang, who was it? I forgot. Come back to me. Oh, Hawlucha. There we go. I think we're going to make a Hawlucha. I know that's random, but I do think some Kalos Pokemon will have new discovered megas, and I think Hawlucha would be a cool one to have one. We already talked about Greninja, Delphox breaks in. Who else? Charizard Z probably. We know from leaks about Zeraora. I think Zygarde might get something. Like I don't know. I don't think 100% form will get a mega, but maybe they'll do like a 50% form gets a mega or something. I don't know.
That's the only logical thing.
Yeah. Xerneas and Evisul? Question mark?
No.
No, you don't think so?
No, I don't think they will.
Cause the Algapalkia had got origin forms. Groudon Kyogre got their primals.
I wanted to do something like that. Was like they don't get Mega Evolution, but they get something like Mega.
So like a new form.
Like a new form, yeah.
Okay, that'd be cool. Maybe like some type of Zygarde type of form. Like maybe like they have a combined cell form. Like the cells make them into something.
No. I want it to be more representative of like their chemistry, their ideals.
Okay, that's real.
Like Xerneas could be known as could gain the Guardian of Life form, and Yveltal could get the Destruction form or something.
That's real. Essentially, it would be maybe it would be something like, you know how Zygarde has 50%, 100%. Maybe it would be like 100% Xerneas, 100% Yveltal.
And I think the only difference would be Xerneas could just be more it'll be more it'll look more like a, I don't know how to explain this, more like a buck, I guess.
More like a what?
Like a buck, more like a stronger buck.
Oh yeah.
You've seen Bambi, right?
Have I seen who?
Bambi.
Yeah, I've seen Bambi.
And you know how his dad is. He's shown to be the strongest deer in the entire forest. Like he's the leader basically. He looks after everybody,
Right.
and his
That's
posture
true.
shows that he's strong. That's why I kind of want to see Xerneas go through.
That's a good point. And Kiro does mention something interesting. There may be another don't forget, this is ZA. So there's a chance we could get a legendary as well that has some type of involvement.
Apricot. There you go.
Oh, nice.
I don't know how you make an A character Pokemon. It's like cause like to me it's like X, Y, and Z makes sense because X life, Y death, Z the middle ground.
A's maybe, I mean, there's life, there's death, and then I guess A is since A is at like basically the beginning, and it's coming after
pre.
Z.
It's like before life.
Yeah, like rebirth almost. I guess. I don't know.
Reincarnation, I guess.
Like, yeah. Hey, what's good, Rescue
What's up, Red Squad?
But yeah, that is true. We may actually end up getting a new legendary. Oh, I have a question. Oh, Zygarde just ordered A could be Chaos. Now that would be insane. How do you feel about the sales? Do you think we're gonna have to go around the region collecting them?
We're gonna
go around.
We're gonna go around collecting them, Trey. There's no there's no question about that.
Oh, great. Okay, if that's the case, then cool. Maybe 50% is a form that you get yourself. If you want 100%, collect the rest of the 50 cells. But if not, you still get your Mega Zygarde. Like, I think that's a good balance. Where
we still need to gather them, Trey. Remember how
that's what I'm saying.
Remember how fun that was.
That's what I'm saying. Like, through just playing the story itself, you'll get 50 sales on your own, like just from the story progression. And then say it post game, hey, if you want to get Zygarde 100% for him, go just explore the region and collect the rest of the sales. But if not, at least you got your Mega 50% for him. I think that's a good balance. It's the best of both worlds.
Remember how fun it was trying to find out that stupid cell?
No, especially the day and night. The day and night shit that killed it for me.
Why? When was that a day and night thing? Why?
Yeah, that was stupid.
They're not nocturnal. They're cells. They're amoebas. Can you tell how much I hated that?
Yeah, we all did.
At least the totem singers gave us something after a good while. We got big Pokemon, fat Pokemon,
yeah,
chunky Pokemon. I love using I love using chunky Salazzle.
I feel like collecting those wasn't as bad either. Cause I mean, for one, it wasn't a day and night thing.
Wasn't a day and night
and it
thing.
was like
and two, we got Pokemon from that tray. What do we get after 10%? What do we get after 20? Nothing. What do we get after 30? Nothing. No, we had to wait for a long time to get the stupid snake, and then we had to go on 150 to get the giant transformer thing.
Yeah, and don't get me started in Pokemon Go. It's just as bad.
I didn't.
You only get.
I didn't even know that wasn't Go.
Yeah, you only get sales from completing routes. Like you can only find sales in these things called routes and Go. It's such a drag. I have 10%. I don't care to get 50 or 100%.
I'm not dealing with that bullshit, Trey.
Yeah, I don't care that much to
get.
I'm
dealing with that. I'm dealing with that.
Surprisingly, there are people who actually did it. Like I've battled people in Go, and they have 100% Zygarde. Kudos to you.
But you have more patience than I do. It doesn't come from someone whose attention span is as length as a squirrel.
Because you got to realize, so you walk 10 routes, you get 10 sales. Then you gotta walk another 50 routes to get 50 more sales. You gotta walk another 100 routes to get fuck all that.
Listen, I'm all for exercise, but I ain't doing that shit just for a fucking mediocre Pokemon.
Yeah, that's real.
No matter how much I loved it in the anime, that shit was epic in the anime, Trey.
It was. It definitely was.
That shit got me hyped for the next season.
Yeah.
And when that was over with, we went back to school.
Oof.
And after that, we did bullshit.
Yep. Since Game Star got 10% already, and they have 5 cores, imagine. Oh, that is something interesting that they mentioned. they mentioned, so you know how the website gives you more information on the games.
Go
So
on.
what Kiro mentioned about the 5 cores thing is they confirmed to us that there are multiple, like you know how in the anime we just saw the 2. There are multiple cores of Zygarde that makes up the brain. I think is what it's like. Basically, I have to go find it, but it was something interesting they mentioned about the cores. Like there's multiple cores, and each core makes up a part of the brain, or something like that. So let me see. Well, let me finish Kiro's name. Imagine the 4 remaining cores being with us. The rival AZ Jet. That each person gets 10% to fight the evil. 50%. Honestly, that would be cool as hell. That would be dope. But I guess this also explains to us why, you know, in the anime, yeah, there was Blue and Puni-chan, but now there's the shiny one too. Like there are multiple cores out there.
I had a feeling that was the case.
Yeah.
But I think we said about as much as we can, haven't we?
Yeah, I feel like pretty solid. Trying to think. We gave our mega predictions. Oh, one more random one. Mega Koala. We need that one goofy mega where his log turns into a big tree. A big palm tree.
I would say that was stupid, but we have fucking Mega Stabilize.
You feel me? Like we need that one goofy mega.
That one
stupid
one, but it's comical. You gotta be fucking shitting me.
Like, and you know they love to do the whole long neck and big tree stuff, like for some reason. So I can see it being like Komala. It's a regular Komala holding a big ass palm tree.
No, I thought you could say it's mega. It's just it opens his eyes.
Oh no! It's a regular old Komala with a big ass palm tree. But yeah, overall, I think that's about it too. I'm excited to see what comes next. I'm really excited to see what characters we'll see return, and we're all excited for the story.
I'm finally gonna use Halucha.
Hey, Halucha's a dope Pokemon, yeah, man. I used it in my.
I would have used it if I not released it.
You released your Halucha?
I didn't like it at the time.
Bro, what?
I didn't like it at the time, Trey.
That's crazy. I loved Halucha.
You wanna know what helped it out though?
The anime?
The anime.
That's real.
And then I'm like, shit, why did I release that thing? That was cool.
Yeah, Halucha. Honestly, I didn't know Halucha existed until I saw it in the anime. Because back then I wasn't really hip on like Bubblepedia and stuff like that. Like there were a lot of Pokemon I just didn't know about.
Apparently there was like a theory that people thought Halucha was Froakie's last evolution.
Whose?
Froakie's.
Froakie's?
Yeah, I don't know why.
What? You're lying. Also, what's up, Ion? You're lying. There's no way.
Nope. Yep. When X and Y first came out, when people saw Lucha, they all thought. Some people actually thought, "Yo, that's Froakie's final evolution."
Were they high?
Yes. Or idiots. Or drunk. All the above.
Oof. That makes Which, speaking of Froakie, I'm gonna say this real quick. I feel like we're gonna get Ash Greninja, but it's just gonna be rebranded as Mega Greninja, and that's why they've been retconning it.
I think that's been established.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my last piece.
Ion, you shut up at our worst time because we're ending it for the day.
Yeah, but I do appreciate you coming through.
Thank you for coming along. Yeah, you see, even Ion's saying it.
That is insane, bro. Like I've never heard that theory.
I didn't heard that too until I saw Candy Evie's video, and then when she said, I'm like, what the fuck? Because wow. she was around that time. Like she was like she was like keeping up to date, and she talked about like how when Halucha first appeared, people thought that thing was Froakie's final evolution. I'm like, where do you see this? It's a frog. How does a frog turn into a fucking luchador?
To be fair, we have Remoraid and Octillery.
No, this is different, Trey.
That's not that different.
It was still a fish.
Into an octopus.
It was still a fish, Trey.
Octopuses are not fish. They're sea creatures, yes.
They're sea creatures.
But they're not fish.
How does a frog turn into a fucking luchador bird?
Yeah, that doesn't make no sense whatsoever.
That makes no sense. At least Trump being a toucan makes sense, Trey. The beak got strong and it got big and became toucan.
Honestly, I was surprised people believed that, but they didn't think about the love disc and Amala.
But that thing hasn't evolved though.
I'm saying it would have been a nice evolution.
But it didn't evolve.
It didn't, unfortunately. They fumbled the bag.
They fumbled the bag. Why do people want that anyway? Whatever that stupid thing's called, it's not even that good.
Oof. I don't know.
It's not that good, people. The only time it was good when it was a nuisance in Sun and Moon. You wanna know why? Because that thing kept doing hail pulse on that stupid giant wash fish thingy.
Oh man.
That even apparently Gyarados are afraid of.
Goggles. Actually, I just thought about something. What if we get Mega Carbink and they give it the Carbink Lady in the Sun and Moon remake?
I'm done. I'm done.
Let's go. Mega Carbink.
No. I'm gonna try to get Mega Miltank than that.
Oh my god.
Actually, not my Mega Miltank.
Mega Miltank. I feel like if you give Miltank a Mega, you gotta give Tauros.
That thing already got Paldea form.
That's actually, yeah, that's true. That's true.
3 Paldea forms, Trey.
That is very true.
3 forms, and this lovely cow has got nothing aside from abuse, Trey.
Abused? What?
Abuse, Trey. People hate on this thing because they're not good Pokemon trainers. True Pokemon trainers know how to deal with it, Trey. Don't blame the cow. Blame your incompetence, trainers.
I mean, I guess you could say the same for Carbink.
Oh no! Calming Lady was high that day. She was on crack.
Oh my gosh.
She used steroids on that Carbink. That's why. So
it's funny because you're not the first person I heard say. I don't remember having a bad time against that Carbink, but I've actually heard many people complain about the Carbink Lady.
Think it's straight. You wanna know what my team was when I got to the second island?
What's that?
Dartrix, Trumbeak, and Pikachu.
Oh, oof.
How am I supposed to beat a Carbink Lady with those Pokemon and with a Pikachu that doesn't even know Iron Tail yet?
Yeah, you were cooked.
Hate that woman.
Oh my gosh. We need Carbink Lady to come back with Mega Carbink. Let's go. I should have made Carbink Lady your rival.
Why is Sun and Moon like that series where there's so many one-off characters that stuck so long with us? We had Calming Lady, Rowlet Boy.
Rowlet Boy, yep.
who to this day has yet to appear.
Hey, X and Y gave us some characters too, like Garchu guy. And it's probably just because the name is Garchomp, I'm not gonna lie. If his name wasn't Garchu, I probably would have forgot about it.
He appeared again in the Cause League.
I'm just saying, like, I wouldn't think about him to this day. Like, you know, we think about him because of Garchu. Like, it was just
He
Garchomp.
named all of his Pokemon, and I like that.
But Garchu, really?
He called his Rhyperior Raipo.
Oh, I didn't know about that one.
Because, like, in the fight...
Hello?
Ion's talking about the one episode in the anime with, like, the Fishman guy.
Oh, I've been doing... I thought... Was that in the game or the anime?
I think that was the anime. It's like... it's in the episode where, like, they took on Torn Wishy-Washy, and, the guy... They show up to the lake or whatever. And there was that fisherman. It's like, I've been here for 40... I've been a master fisherman for 40 years. He constantly, like, ages up his, like, story.
Oh, yeah, I remember. There's also the hiker David, who started in the game, and then we had an episode of him in the anime, which was dope. The caddy.
It is that one guy who, like, dressed up as a Machamp to get 2 girls.
Bro, Sunday Moon was really a fever dream.
That shit was weird. Cause so here's what happened. There was in a hotel. There was 2 girls messing with my champ, like in the lobby, and you tell them to back off. and inside is the guy in the Machan closet saying like, "Thanks a lot.
Oh,
I was gonna get some action." So he's all like, here's the TFR track. I don't need it anymore. I'm like,
oh my god, Sun and Moon was a fever dream.
and the only reason I know that, Trey, was because of KG's stream that day. I was there live when that shit happened.
there was so much because I used to watch KG streams too. Like we freaking make he always lose his job and took his last paycheck. Like
we made Lana's little sister lose respect for her. We chucked Pukumukus in the torpedo's mouth. We ditched the Ultra Beast fight to go fucking shopping.
Oh my god! And then the anime doesn't help. We have moments like, oh, the Miniors are dying. Rayquaza's here to send them off on their farewell. Nope, he's here for lunch. Like what? Like, bro. Oh my gosh, man.
How many times have Rayquaza appeared in Sun and Moon?
Just once. Just that episode.
No, twice.
When else?
The Cortana episode.
Oh shoot!
Yeah. Remember that thing?
Deoxys.
Yeah, that stupid shit was like the. I remember you made some stupid ass deal with like, oh, they're gonna fight in Alola. No, they're not. No, they were fighting because the fight bumped a meteorite, and that's why it was gonna hit Alola or mainly specifically.
Dang, that's crazy. That's so weird that it appeared twice. If I had a penny for every time Rayquaza appeared in Sun and Moon, maybe 2 pennies, which isn't a lot. But it's weird that it happened twice.
It's Nickels, you idiot. It's Nickels.
Oh man.
If you're gonna make the iconic line, get it right.
Speaking of Rayquaza, I'm pretty sure Rayquaza has appeared in every series. Like, it has a major role in Journeys. I mean, not Journeys, Horizons. I don't. Did it appear in Journeys?
No, I don't think it did.
Oh, Journeys ruined it. But
it's Journeys. They ruin everything.
It appeared in Sun and Moon twice. It appeared in X and Y. It appeared in Black and White in the Iris special.
It also appeared in that one episode. They appeared in the episode with Togepi.
Yeah, I remember that one. Like,
that was the weirdest. That was Dre. I'm gonna tell you this right now, real quick. That was the most weirdest episode of Diamond and Pearl.
I love that episode.
Did I say it was bad?
Oh yeah, you didn't.
No. That shit was like the most WTF episode, and I loved it.
It also appeared in like that weird dream where Ash saw her with a shiny Rayquaza.
No, it was like Miss Magius fused itself with it. That's why, but it was a dream episode because of Miss Magius.
Oh, dang it, Journeys! You literally ruined everything.
I mean, it's Journeys. What do you expect?
Yeah. Nah, I just imagine that, like, I looked through Bulbapedia, and, like, Rayquaza appeared in the final episode of Journeys. It was in the sky, in the background with Mewtwo. Oh, it was something stupid like that.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm actually gonna look it up right now, actually.
Oh, my gosh. Well, Horizons is making up for the Journey slack. We have a whole series about the damn Rayquaza. Let's see. Movie 7.
What the fuck?
Wait, it appeared in Journeys for real?
No.
Oh.
But according to this, Adri Rayquaza was the 6th Pokemon that Ash caught. And what the fuck? Who wrote this?
Wait, what?
Who wrote this?
Are you on Bulbapedia or Wiki?
I'm on the Pokemon fandom.
That's why. Wiki is not trusted.
Okay, here we go. Bulbapedia. I'm going on Bulbapedia. That was stupid. Stop, people. This is why I don't listen to fanfics.
Wait, Rayquaza did appear in Journeys.
When?
What? A Rayquaza appeared in a fantasy in, you're not gonna believe this, the Tokyo episode. I don't remember that.
When did it appear in the Tokyo episode?
The episode where you thought Tokyo died? It apparently appeared in a fantasy.
Oh, no. You mean the episode where Tokyo should have died.
Ooh. Wait, Rayquaza has a couple of Journeys appearances. What the hell?
What?
Yeah. Oh, let me see. Rayquaza appeared in Getting More Than You Battle For, which is the Mewtwo episode.
Oh, that's right. It appeared. Remember in that episode they were doing like it was like the World of Pokemon movie sequence kind of, and they showed up meteors.
Oh yeah. Request has 4 appearances in Journeys. I owe Journeys an apology.
I don't.
So Request has appeared in every series since its debut.
I don't owe no apologies to you to fucking Journeys.
I enjoy. I give him an apology for calling them a fraud.
Oh no. I'm not apologizing. I think they were frauds.
Request is also in Ghost Dream when he meets Mew. Man, crazy work.
Also, Trey, you missaid it. That was the episode where Tokyo was supposed to die.
Oh my gosh.
But the writers thought that would be too sad. But they wind up doing it anyways in the Blue Sky special.
Oof. You're never gonna let that go.
I'm never letting that go.
I know.
I'm not letting that go, Trey. I'm not letting that go. And you wanna know what the biggest is on this? They decided to give that stupid punky ass bastard a fucking Virizion.
Oh yeah.
A fucking Virizion. Who authorized that?
You all so bad it made you sick.
Ooh, man, no, that was so stupid. I left the damn call when that shit happened, when we were watching it the first time. I told you, no, I'm gonna make a sandwich. I don't care, don't pause. I'm not watching anymore.
No, you didn't even tell me you left. I'm just sitting there watching the episode, commentating, and then you just got quiet. I'm just thinking you're just pissed off about the Virizion. I'm like, oh, I'm back.
Because I stopped caring, Trey. I stopped caring.
That was the moment where Journeys literally just ruined everything for you.
That was more Journeys took that freaking gun out of my crotch and shot me.
Damn. That's when they pulled the trigger.
That's when they pulled the fucking trigger.
Yeah.
But okay, I think we're done at this point. We're just ranting at this point.
Hell yeah, man.
To take something out of this, Journey sucks, and ZA looks promising.
Journey sucks, and that's the lesson that we learned from today's podcast.
So what are we? Sesame Street now?
Yes.
Can I be Kermit?
You mean the Muppets, Kermit?
Yes. Yes.
It's not a Sesame Street main, but okay.
Yay!
What?
I know. I just like Kermit.
Oh, okay. Well, if you learn anything from today, Journey sucks. Goggles is Kermit, and Coca needs to come back to me.
You know, I just wanted not to bring back Greninja just to fuck with you.
Oh my god! No, imagine Liko gets a goddamn Greninja.
I'm done.
Oh my god!
I'm done.
I'll be done too. I'm not gonna lie.
You barely deserve the damn cat. You barely deserve the damn turtle, and you barely deserve those badges.
Oh my gosh. Well, I think that was a fun podcast.
Star Platinum?
Huh?